January 25th, 2021. President Joe Biden signed two executive orders on Friday, one of which would increase federal food assistance and streamline delivery of stimulus checks. This comes as the president attempts to stabilize the economy without congressional assistance amid the fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. Under the order, Mr. Biden asked the U.S. Department of Agriculture to allow states to increase supplemental nutritional assistance benefits programs. Under the order, the USDA would also reassess the basis for determining food stamp benefits and possibly widening eligibility.
Our national strategy is comprehensive. It's based on science, not politics. It's based on truth, not denial, and it's detailed.
Mexican President Andrés Manuel Lopez Obrador said Sunday he tested positive for COVID-19 and was receiving medical treatment for what he called mild symptoms. 67-year-old Mr. Lopez Obrador has continued traveling around the country and attending public events even after a second wave of COVID infections hit the country over the past months. Mexico has suffered close to 150,000 confirmed COVID-19 deaths. Police detained more than 3,000 people and used force to break up rallies across Russia on Saturday as tens of thousands of protesters ignored cold and police warnings to demand the release of Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny. Navalny had called on his supporters to protest after being arrested last week as he returned to Russia from Germany for the first time since being poisoned with a nerve agent. In central Moscow, reporters estimated up to 40,000 people had gathered in one of the biggest unauthorized rallies in years. President Biden plans to ban travel by non-citizens into the United States from South Africa because of concerns about a coronavirus variant spreading into that country. Mr. Biden's travel plan will go into effect next Saturday and apply to non-U.S. citizens who have spent time in South Africa in the last 14 days. The new policy, which was earlier reported by Reuters, is similar to bans on travel from Europe and Brazil imposed by former President Donald Trump. It will not affect U.S. citizens or permanent residents. At least one person was injured after a police car plowed through a crowd of pedestrians Saturday night who were watching a downtown street race in Tacoma, Washington. The incident happened just before 7 p.m. when a crowd of about 100 people watched several cars drag racing on a downtown street. A Tacoma police spokesperson said the officer used his car's bullhorn to address the crowd. The crowd then began pounding on his window, which prompted him to speed out of the scene for his own safety. FDNY fire inspectors seized 904 flammable propane gas tanks Friday from a Brooklyn warehouse where they were improperly stored. Mohammed G. Mohammed, who leases the space where the tanks were found around 2 p.m. on Nevins Avenue near Union Street, was arrested and charged with one count of second-degree reckless endangerment.